Jorgelt from the Pacific Coast Highway. And start of another day. And I gotta tell you, all night, not all night, but a good portion of the night, it was tossing and turning. So it's time to get on. I don't even know. I think it's about 6 o'clock or something like that. I don't. Maybe I can turn my camera around here. No, there you go. So this is camping on the beach. You see, it might sound all well and good and glamorous and stuff, but this is it, folks. This is camping on the beach. I don't know. I don't know how good it looks in the video. Well, I don't think it looks good at all, to be quite honest with you. But here's the beach. Now, keep in mind, everything is different when you got a bright blue sky. When you got a bright blue sky and there's people out there surfing and playing with their dogs in the surf and what have you, it puts it into a little different perspective. And this wall that you're looking at, there's all of probably, I don't know, 120 parking spaces along this parkway where you can camp. And this wall only goes for about maybe 30 of them or something like that, maybe the first 30. And then after that, you've got like break wall or big boulders, and people put sandbags in different spots so you can walk down a little bit easier to the beach. But this is camping. This is camping on the Pacific Coast Highway, and there's my rig all ready to roll. So I think that I've got I think that I have the axle thing sorted out. So the gentleman, or the company, it's called Lippert Company. Maybe I can even show you the axle. So there's the tire. You can see how it's kind of tilted in a little bit. You see that? So that axle is more or less tilted in. And so originally they were going to, the company, and they've been really good to work with. You see that beam going across there? So they were going to send me a replacement beam right there. And I asked them, I said, well, what about the rest of the axle? What about, and as far as tire wear, there you can see that. I don't know that there's any significant amount of tire wear, but anyway, as far as the axle goes, I called, when I was talking to him on the phone, I asked him, I said, what's the so they're sending me an axle beam, and I said, well, what's the cost of the whole axle assembly? And she said it was about a couple $100 more or something like that. Now, when I say they're sending me the axle beam, that's the warranty. So they're going to give me, they're covering the axle under warranty. And so when they said they were going to send me the axle beam, I thought maybe I'd just pay the difference and get the entire axle assembly. So when I asked them about that, nice people that they are, they I guess they just gave me the entire axle assembly. They gave me it for a discounted price, so it cost me $450 out of pocket. It cost me $450 out of pocket, which they'll reimburse me. So they're going to ship the entire axle assembly. It takes 5 days to assemble and the better part of 4 days to ship. So they're going to put the axle, for all I know, they could have started it yesterday or today, I hope. So the axle could be on the road for delivery as early as next Thursday, maybe Friday. And it's going to be delivered to Santa Rosa. It's going to be delivered to a shop that I have up there, which is SR hydramatic.com, like Santa Rosa SR hydramatic.com. So Steve Ferguson up there, I've known him for years. He's going to lift the trailer and take the old axle off and put the old axle on, I guess, is how it works. So that's the situation with the axle. But well, I got to tell you, last night, most nights, more times than not, that's good. More times than not, I will sleep easy at night. Thank the good Lord above. More times than not, I sleep easy at night. But last night I just tossed and turned. I don't know what the hell I was thinking about. When you're traveling a lot, such as I do, every now and then you wish you could just blink your eyes and wake up at your home. You wake up in your home, wake up in your bed, back to the routines of life and what have you. And then you realize where you're at, and you realize how far away you are from being able to do that, waking up in your own home, and it kind of sets in. It kind of sets in, especially like if you're halfway around the world. Like if I'm waking up in Budapest, and for whatever reason I think, gee, I wish I were home. It's not all that easy to get from point A to point B, and it's a whole different story of getting from point A to point B when you're hauling a trailer. When you're on the other side of a country, some 2,500 miles from home. Even if I wanted to go home, it would take me days to go home. But anyway, thoughts like that just come and go. They're part of the routine. I'll get to another place and I'll be thinking of anything but home, believe me. So anyway, thinking of another place, I was really struggling last night with where to go today. I had my mind set. Originally, I was going to go to Sequoia National Park, and I was going to go to Yosemite National Park, and I was doing that in great part because of the LTC. She had never seen these things, and I was going to give her the grand tour of the United States and throw in every national park that I could. And as I tossed and turned last night, and I'm looking at the map, I thought to go back over to YouTube, and I typed in Tom Hall in YouTube. I typed in Tom Hall Sequoia camping or something like that. Tom Hall Sequoia camping trip. And there I was with the beautiful Lorena. The beautiful Lorena. What a beautiful lady she is. And there we were with our little tent. There we were with our little tent camping in Sequoia. And I'm looking at the video and I'm thinking, do I really want to go back there again? I really want to go back there by myself and, whatever. I don't even have a camping spot. I don't even have a place to camp tonight. So, the other thought was just to head up the coast, just do the Pacific Coast Highway, just get on Highway 1 and start driving the coast. And I'm thinking, well, I'm dealing with June gloom, and it might not be all that nice driving up through a gray, overcast coast. So anyway, I'm just a little bit lost, to be quite honest with you, as far as what to do. Then I have my WTC coming in, my wonderful travel companion. She's coming in on, I guess, Sunday or Monday or something like that. I'm not quite sure. I think she's coming in Sunday, but I think I'm meeting her on Monday. I think that's the plan. Anyway, better find out. But now you throw traveling with somebody into the mix, and now there's the whole, you got to be conscientious and consider what she wants to do and where she wants to go and where she'll be comfortable or not comfortable and what have you. But anyway, one way or another, it'll sort itself out. It always usually does. It'll sort itself out. But you know, there's a gentleman, and I mean that in every sense of the word. There's a gentleman that has a property in Fresno, and he had reached out to me some time back, and had offered to allow me to boondock at his property. And his property is beautiful. He sent me this video. He took the time to walk through his property, his estate. I don't know, he's got an acre or something like that. But he was just walking me through various trellises into different gardens, and he's got some fruit trees. I think he said he's got peach and orange trees and what have you. And he's gonna put me up. He'll put me up. Here comes the train. I don't know if you can. Okay. So how's that for sound effect, huh? You go to sleep at night and you hear the train, or you wake up in the morning and there's the train going by your camper. But anyway, so Robert is his name. He's got a beautiful place up in Fresno. So if I don't, even if I get there, oh, I don't know, tomorrow or what have you. I don't know. I gotta play it by ear or play it by year. I'm not sure how the saying goes, ear or year. But maybe somebody can drop a comment down below. But anyway, so if I get there to Fresno, at least I'll have a place to stay that's comfortable and safe and what have you, and I can stay there for a few days. And then when the WTC comes in, if when the WTC comes in, then her and I can figure out where we're gonna go. Maybe we'll go back towards the coast of Monterey and Carmel. Maybe we'll go up to Lake Tahoe and Reno, or something like that. But we will see. I know a nice little place up in Reno that would be really nice to go back to. It's where Yanae and I boondocked last year. So that might be another nice thing to do, is to go up and spend a little time in Reno boondocking. So anyway, with all that said, time to get on with my time to get on with my day. It was, I wasn't going to do a video today, and then I thought to myself, I've been doing videos every day, and I've always thought, as I've gotten older, you start what you finish what you start. You stick with it, you finish what you start, even though you may not always want to finish or continue on doing it, but that's it's not always easy to put yourself in front of a camera and just talk ad lib, so to speak, as to what's on your mind and what have you. But anyway, that's about it. So the plan ultimately is to be in Sonoma County, the California wine country, to be in Sonoma County for July 4th, and then find my way up to Vancouver somehow or another, via Crater Lake and what have you. And it's up there. It's up there that my dear friend Linda is gonna, I hope, fly in and spend a long weekend in Vancouver with me. And that is something that would be really, really nice to be able to spend some time with Linda again up in Vancouver. So anyway, with all that being said, time to get on with my day and let you do the same. I've got to head down Highway 101 and then jump over to Santa Clarita, where I have a client. I have a client in Santa Clarita. So I'm going to go see Eddie. I'm going to go see Eddie with German High Tech in Santa Clarita. Try to sell him an updated website. Poor guy tells me that people just aren't fixing their cars in Santa Clarita. He said, "You just don't understand this market." They're just not fixing their cars. There's no business here. And here I'm coming from, visiting a shop that's got nothing but business, just, 45 minutes away. So anyway, it's really interesting, dealing with the, not dealing, but very interesting. Well, dealing with the different business owners from one location to the next. So anyway, everybody have a great day, okay, and take good care.